Well, hello everyone. It's Richard Kadish, owner and broker in charge of Go Gated Realty, Hilton Head Island in Bluffton, South Carolina. And today is May 24th, and we're in Bluffton on May River Road, headed west towards Route 170 from Buckwalter Parkway. And the question is, how long does it take to go from Buckwalter Parkway, driving at 35 and 40 miles an hour, to get to new routes 170 on the west side of Bluffton. Now, the reason that the question has importance for many of you is that for those of you who want to be able to get to the beach on Hilton Head Island or commute to a job on Hilton Head Island, on the west side of Bluffton is so much of where the new construction is going on, the new communities that so many of you like, and you want to know, well, how long will it take to get to the island? And I'm going to predict that it's about 3 minutes more to get over to this side of town, and we'll just double check that as we drive along. For those of you who are coming over from Savannah, Georgia, well, this west side of Bluffton is really more of the place to be. And I work with a lot of folks who work at Gulfstream Aerospace in Savannah, or who otherwise just want to get out of Savannah, move to Bluffton, South Carolina, where the school systems are often considered to be better. There's a lot of jobs over here. The quality of life is very good. Well, a lot of you do come over from Savannah, Georgia, and many of you find Bluffton a great place to live because it's also close to Beaufort, South Carolina. So it's in between Hilton Head Island, Beaufort, Savannah, Georgia, a beautiful place to live. My wife and I moved to Bluffton 3.5 years ago from Hilton Head, where we lived for 36 years. I can tell you that I wonder what took me so long. Well, when I first moved to Hilton Head Island, there really wasn't a Bluffton to move to, unless you were a fisherman or a hunter of some sort. Really, there just weren't very many housing opportunities. Today, that's so totally different, ladies and gentlemen. There's many new homes, new communities in Bluffton. It really is a great place to live, and with tremendous convenience as well. So much of the shopping up on the Fording Island Road, which is 278, you know, the Home Depot, the Lowe's, the Best Buys, Dick's Sporting Goods, it's all up there. And then, of course, in the old town, we have the wine bars, the restaurants, the arts and crafts. There's a lot going on in Bluffton. Well, Hilton Head is about the beach. Bluffton is about the rivers, the May River, the Colleton, the Okatie rivers, and of course it's all about rest and relaxation. How about these trees, by the way? Don't you just love these mature trees? Well, I can tell you that I do. And this is a beautiful part of the country to live. Now we're headed out here. Another big community out here, by the way, is Palmetto Bluff, which is really high-end homes. I'm a buyer's agent, ladies and gentlemen. I work with you to find the right community and home for you, whether it's new or a resale. And by listening to you, when you share your real estate needs with me, then I'm able to take you out and show you what's most likely going to fit your needs best. And to get to that point, of course, we correspond. I send you a full inventory so that you know everything that's for sale here before you get here. And that way, when you arrive here, that we already know what you like, and we can go right out and see it, make the most of both of our time, because I know your time is valuable, and I like to think that mine is. Well, we're just passing Palmetto Bluff on our left, and there are several communities out in this part of the island, this part of Bluffton, May River Preserve. Once we get on Route 170 rather, we have Palmetto Point, we have Lawton Station, we have Cypress Ridge. Straight ahead we have Heritage at New Riverside, and the whole New Riverside area is growing very fast. Also the site of our new Bluffton High School, which is under construction right now. It's not replacing the old high school, ladies and gentlemen. It's in addition to Bluffton High School, and it's called May River High. That'll be ready for occupancy in the school year of 2016. That's an indication of some pretty high growth. Well, when we get up to Route 170 here, what's called the New Riverside Circle, if we turn right, we'd go past several communities, and then up at the intersection of 170 and 278 is where Sun City Hilton Head is. Very large, popular, seniors-only community that's 55 and over. And if you're a retirement buyer, please call me. We might want to consider Sun City, but if not, there's many other communities out here. Another one of them is a seniors-only community, is the Haven at New Riverside. Well, let's see. We're a little bit more than that 3 minutes here. I'm driving pretty slowly. We're about 6 minutes into it, driving along May River Road. The May River, by the way, being pretty much parallel to the May River Road here. Let me give you my contact information while we finish up, because I see that the New Riverside Circle is straight ahead. That's where Route 170 is. Again, my name, Richard Kadesh, Kadesch. My cell number, and please call anytime, 843-684-2933. That's 843-684-2933. And my email address, rich@gogated.com. That's RICH@GOGATED.com. And my website is gogated.com. Well, there's so much more to say. I can say it to you when we meet on the phone or the internet. This is the New Riverside Circle. Route 170 turns off to the right. We'll just turn off with it for the moment. They're widening it to 4 lanes. Well, this all took, it looks to me like about 8 minutes. So from Buckwalter Parkway, driving at low speed towards Savannah, Georgia, and the west side of Bluffton here, where the Route 170 is, about 8 additional minutes. If that's too much for you, well, you need to consider Buckwalter Parkway or east, more towards Hilton Head. You can still stay in Bluffton. I'll show you the communities for you to consider. And if that extra few minutes actually benefits you towards commuting to Savannah, Georgia, or Beaufort, South Carolina, well, you can get some great prices out here on the west side of Bluffton, ladies and gentlemen. This is where the big growth is occurring right now in Bluffton, on the west side here along this Route 170 corridor. And they're just finishing up widening Route 170 from 2 undivided lanes, the way it was forever. Old Southern Road, perfectly fine, but now we are just in a couple of months opening this up to a divided 4-lane road. It'll be so much safer and so much better in handling the traffic which is being generated by the tremendous growth that we have here in Bluffton, South Carolina, which is one of the fastest growing towns in the state of South Carolina. Well, thank you for driving along with me today and watching this video. If you liked it, there's more on the Go Gated channel on YouTube, and please subscribe. And call me or drop me an email. Let's get acquainted, and let's find the home and community that's best for you. I look forward to meeting with you. Thanks again.